Uh, before we advance too far with story, well, talk to the tiny child. Squeak my chair. And like I said, let's see how badly I mess up controls once I get into combat for between excuse me, this and Yotei. Spit it out, kid. Yay. If I can stop yawning and actually play the video game good. Oh, I forgot to fix that. Oh well, whatever. I suppose I should mention that during the time in between, kill the dude circle, because we love dude circles in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Then this should theoretically make this next section easier because there were less people to get in the way, I assume. I am, however, still just going to Yasuke it up and run at this man until he falls over. This feels like I should not be able to walk up this. Chillin'? Oh. You're not who I thought I was going to talk to. Oh, I wanted to hit him with a stick. I've removed all of his captains, unless you're about to tell me that there's a second circle of dudes, in which case I'm going to scream. Oh, never mind. He's like, hey, guess what? You killed all of the dudes. Good job. That's me. No, that's the other game. But that's on the other end of the country. Up is heal in this game. Up is heal in this game. Up. Oh. Circle is dodge in this game. Circle is dodge in this game, not X. Well, I guess circle is dodge in Ghost of Yotei as well. X is jump. That's not how you spin. That's how you spin. Come on now. Man, he just took that. I feel like I was not supposed to fight this man kind of over in this vicinity, but this is where we've ended up, so... Oh, he's got combos. Okay. Oh, I don't want a hug. Or a rock bottom. There we go. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
It goes okay. We have defeated this guy who had a circle of dudes with him. Except I got rid of all the circle of dudes.
How many dude circles have appeared in this DLC so far?
Only the one.
Okay.
I think there's only the one.
All right. I'm not gonna lie. Considering how the base game went, I was expecting it to be like 3 or 4 interlocking circles of dudes.
Kinda same.
Like I thought it would basically look like the Olympic logo. There were there were overlapping dude circles in the original, right? Like there were dude circles that intersected one another, like Venn diagram dude circles.
I don't think so, but I mean,
Really?
they
Wow.
they have all the dude
There were
circles because I think there were overlapping dudes in Odyssey.
okay. That must be what I'm thinking of.
I think.
I'm kind of shocked because like that seems like a no-brainer to me of like, oh, this dude circle led into another dude circle. This dude was in multiple circles.
You know, all the dude circles are very distinct.
Okay, they're self-contained. Everyone stayed in their lane. I was trying to think of what I should play while you're playing this, and I was like, I could do the thematically appropriate thing, and I could play Ghost of Yotei while you play this.
That's true.
Or because that game requires me to pay too much attention, or else I will die. I
That
could
is
just play
very
more
true.
Digimon. I could just play more Digimon.
That game probably requires slightly less attention.
Because it is turn-based, yes.
Yes.
Although the dungeon stuff is very Persona / Shin Megami Tensei, where you have to like run around and attack dudes in real time. So you know, it still requires some attention. Also, that new Digimon game, Time Stranger, is very good.
Nice.
And is apparently like doing gangbusters on the Steam charts and whatnot. So I'm glad.
Yeah.
They
I
put a lot of money into this game, I'll tell you that much.
I really liked Cyber Sleuth a lot, but also with a name like Cyber Sleuth, I feel like it's not shocking that I enjoyed it.
Yeah, by the same token, it's like, of course, the Digimon game that I play and I'm like, oh, this is really good, would be the one where you time travel immediately.
Yes.
It's like, damn it.
We're nothing if not predictable.
Yeah, yeah. But in this one, you can ride your Digimon. You can get on top of Kabuterimon and fly around.
That's fun.
It's a fun time. Okay, so I missed the last stream because last week was a hell week.
Yes.
What happened in last week's stream? Or, last stream, I suppose.
So last stream, I believe, was mostly taking care of the other two members of the main story dude circle, which were a crazy lady in the woods who was kind of like a mix of like 4 different Metal Gear Solid 3 bosses. Because she kind of had like the boss, the arena from the B guy, the teleporting super, you had to sneak around and not get snipedness of the end, and then kind of just the general vibe of the ghost guy, whose name I don't remember because I barely remember MGS3 boss names on the best of days. And then there was the spy master who tricked you into killing a guy who was going to turn on him, and then you go back to Hattori Hanzo and you're like, yeah, I killed the guy. He said his name was this, which was not the guy we were after, which is weird. And Hattori Hanzo's like, did you kill that guy? That was my informant.
Sorry, alarm's going off. All right.
Fair enough.
Dude circles taken care of.
Yes.
Okay.
And then,
I mean, I probably should have expected that. What with the fact that when you opened the stream this time, there was a mostly dead circle of dudes.
yes. I did some of the dude circle on stream, but this was like long and involved, and so I just did stream.
Yeah. Also, remember how I said I was going to play Digimon because it required way less attention?
Yes.
While you were explaining that, I immediately ran into and got preemptive striked by a guy
Nice.
because I was just like, oh, I'll listen to what he said. Oh, no. Spending so much time and energy beating up this tiny baby Digimon with a pacifier in its mouth.
Pacifier will
Why do
get
you
ya.
have so much HP?
It's a big baby.
It's tiny baby. Even. Oh, god damn it. Stay away
And yeah,
from me.
in the interim, Ghost of Yotei has come out, and I've played not as much of that as I think I would have liked to get through over the weekend, but like, you know, I'm having
Well,
fun.
you were alternating, as we discussed,
I
you were
was,
alternating
yes,
that and this,
I was
which is
alternating that and this for fighting dude circles, and also I've been playing. I have a friend who likes to organize little archipelago nights,
mm-hmm.
and I have been doing an archipelago.
Okay.
It's one of those multi-world randomizer deals,
Mm-hmm.
and so I've
Yeah,
been.
the crazy thing where it links a bunch of games together in the vein of the old Super Mario or no, it was Link to the Past Link to the
Yep.
Past Super Metroid combined
Yes.
thing. But with a lot of things.
Yeah, that. But I've been playing Pokemon,
Mm-hmm.
which takes a bit.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
did the new Pokemon come out?
Not yet.
Okay.
I've been playing Pokemon for the archipelago. I've been playing an old one.
Okay.
Um,
Which one?
Emerald.
Okay. Emerald was the first Pokemon game that I ever discovered in terms of like, oh, there's like a randomizer thing.
My starter was Regice.
I'm doing a very weird gimmick dungeon in the Digimon where I have to survive for like I think it's like 2 minutes total, but the timer only goes down when I'm not in battle and enemies constantly spawn into the arena. So I have to like run around this arena not getting attacked by dudes and like try to end battles as quickly as possible to get back out. And it's all full of Digimon that throw poop at you.
Oh,
It's all
I
Numemon and
remember.
Supermon.
Yeah, I remember the the poop Pokemon, the poop Digimon.
Yep. I appreciate that a lot of their attacks are literally just named poop. It's like, yep,
Yeah,
no need to dance around it.
didn't know I was a
This is what's
Digimon.
happening. There is... Oh, no, stay away from me. All right, you wander over there. Don't make me... I'm gonna have to kill you.
Oh, but yeah, I was going to mention in relation to Ghost of Yotei. I think the thing that has tripped me up the most is that in this game, up on the D-pad is heal, and in that game, down on the D-pad is heal.
It is very funny.
And the number of times I have died because I am trying to heal, and up on the D-pad in that game pulls out like a spyglass.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just in the middle of a fight, mashing the heal button, or what I think is the heal button, and then she just pulls out a spyglass and gets a really good look at the person who is murdering me.
Close-up view of sword coming at face.
Pretty much. Just like,
I
right.
have played... I've played a little bit of Ghost of Yotei myself. I've been enjoying it so far. What do you think?
Yeah.
Like it seems very good, but it also seems like very much like this game in some ways, which is
fairly
fair
similar.
Ghost of Tsushima felt like essentially an Assassin's Creed game, which was fine. But Ghost of Yotei's like entire plot, the fact that it literally opens with a group of masked dudes and you vowing revenge on this group of masked dudes who killed
your family
father is
yes.
like really funny. I feel like I've been here before.
Just a little bit.
I appreciate that it goes into POV camera when this Digimon throws poop at you.
You need
So
to
it
know
splatters
that your poop, you've been hit by poop.
Mm-hmm. The tricky part is that towards the end of this dungeon, they spawn in a boss that you cannot beat at this point in the game. So I have to be on guard whenever he shows up. And, like, not get into a fight with him. But yeah, Ghost of Yotei has been very good so far.
I learned
enjoying it.
the double katana style.
I also did that. I put that off for a little bit, but then I went and learned it. It was like, yeah, that was fun. I appreciate the bit where you just get hot coals chucked at your face.
Yep.
Because I thought I was messing up, because they're like, oh, block these coals, and I was doing a shit job of it.
Yep, same. And then,
God damn it.
And then I realized the bit when you had to do the bamboo cutting thing and just the finger gymnastics you have to do for that, and it's like, oh no, this is intended for you to not do this good.
Remember I said I needed to not get attacked by the super boss? I immediately got attacked by the super boss.
You should not do that instead.
Well, I tried. My plan was just to make sure I got into a battle with somebody else when he showed up, but that did not work out. So even though I know this is almost certainly a losing battle, I guess I'm just going to fight it out and see how it goes. The annoying thing is I could probably totally beat this boss, but it's in a bonus dungeon thing where you don't have access to, like, your whole team. Very annoying. You can't use items, you don't have access to most of your team. It's very frustrating.
Sort of reminds me of, like, I think Persona Q1 was the one that kind of did this somewhat egregiously, where you would get to the end of the dungeon, the first dungeon, and then it took out half your team and put in half Persona 3 people who you hadn't been using. And I went from having the boss fight really well in hand to almost losing. And it was just like, thanks, Persona 3 people. You're very helpful.
No, this is just a case where it's like, because I can't use items, I can't revive anybody, and this boss does like 5,000 damage a hit. So it's like, oh, it's just going to be like 3 turns and then you die. I don't know, these mini dungeons they put in are all like very gimmick based. Like the other one, I had to beat it within a certain amount of time. Which honestly wasn't hard. Like, there were just a couple of enemies in the dungeon itself that were way harder than they should have been. So it was like, fight all the weak guys, make your way to the boss, avoid the really strong guys. This one is more annoying because it's like a survival thing, and then at the very end they put in a ringer, and if you lose you have to start it over and go through the whole survival thing again, and it's like, I don't want to beat up a bunch of Numamon again. I've beat up plenty of them. I don't know, the outer dungeons are interesting, but I feel like this feels like a thing you do when you were way stronger.
Maybe. Might
Mostly
be like...
because you don't get a lot of rewards for them outside of like the experience and whatnot. Like, you don't get your normal scan data for the Digimon. You usually do get a Digimon as a reward for beating them, which is nice, but anyways, they gave me a warning that was like, hey, you're about to lock off the story, so I'm running around trying to complete side quests and whatnot. And play card games with people, because there's a card game in this.
Uh-oh.
Which is one of the weirdest video game card games I've ever seen, because you don't make a deck. At the start of the card game battle, you get 5 random cards drawn from your entire card collection.
That seems odd.
It's very odd, but they do the same, so it's like, sometimes you just come into battle with a handful of absolute monsters, and sometimes you come in with a bunch of babies, and then you just lose. And also sometimes you throw out a baby and then it just defeats their like 4-star mode Frigimon. And you're like, what? And the game is like, yeah, what? Deal with it.
Look, man, rock, paper, scissors. Sometimes you lose.
Yeah, it's like rock, paper, scissors, so sometimes you have no concept of what is a rock, a paper, or a scissor.
Yeah. You know, you got your datas, your vaccines, and your viruses. You gotta
No, that
balance the
I do in
party.
fact have that. See, like, I have no idea why my Digimon just beat his Digimon, but it happened.
And you can dig it.
I can.
I feel like this is not the amazing plan that was promised to me. Because I feel like if I was some kind of evil, you know, warlord, and
Mm-hmm.
the place where all of my provisions were at, just suddenly, like, all the guards are dead. And also but the food is still all there, just, you know, chilling. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like there might be some foul play, but maybe that's why I'm not a warlord in feudal Japan.
Look, I don't pretend to be a tactical mastermind. That's why I really appreciated playing as Yasuke in this game, because I get to just run in and wreck dudes.
Where you going,
To
buddy?
be fair, you can also wreck dudes pretty effectively with Maui, but
Yeah, it's you can wreck dudes with more impunity as Yasuke.
I can make more mistakes when I'm playing as Yasuke.
Yes.
Alright, I defeated that small child in a card game. Now I can move on.
Good work.
I did almost have to buy some of the cosmetic DLC for this game, because there was DLC to let you wear a cool suit. It's like, damn it, it does look good. If I get the option to put my character in a suit, I almost always take it.
Relating to games of this era, it was one of my favorite bits in Rise of the Ronin, where you could dress like a samurai or you could dress like a weird dandy.
Yeah.
And I chose give me a bowler hat and a vest. I'm gonna run around with this katana and flash people.
Yeah. No, I was definitely getting some, predictably getting some Rise of the Ronin flashbacks while playing Ghost of Yotei. Trying to think of anything else that stood out in that game so far to me. I will say that I hope there is more going on than the straightforward revenge mission, like plot wise. I'm sure there will be once I get deeper into it, but like, man, I hope it's not just another game where it's like, all revenge, and then at the end it's like, did you think that maybe revenge is bad? Like, please don't let it just be that again. But I'm kind of worried it's just gonna be that again.
It does seem very straightforward from what I've played. It just in term, well, almost in terms of just like the evil guy seems comically evil.
I mean, kind of. I felt like the flashback where, spoilers for Ghost of Yotei, the flashback where he shows up and then murders your family, I think gave him a little bit of, like, I see where he's coming from.
Yeah, but I feel like it was
I mean, he's still evil,
disproportionate.
but it's like,
The retribution was very disproportionate compared to the crime.
well, yeah. But that was literally the style at the time.
It really was.
But yeah, I have been enjoying that so far. It's still pretty early, but I've done a couple of bounty missions and stuff like that. It's good.
Yeah,
I think, again, it was one of those things where the first game was a more interesting setup to me just from the whole invasion angle. And the main character had a whole thing of like, how far is he willing to go to stop this invasion, etc., and how much of it is a revenge and how much of it is like for the country kind of thing. It was like,
yeah,
that's fun. That's an interesting wrinkle for the character's moral dilemma. This one seems much more like a straightforward, like, I just want to kill these motherfuckers.
yeah.
It actually gave me Kill Bill vibes. Not just because the main character is wearing a lot of yellow.
The main character is also wearing a lot of yellow. Uh,
And we'll see where it goes.
and also,
Also, I cannot stress this enough. I am so surprised that your mother is still alive in this DLC.
a little bit.
I keep expecting her to be dead.
I mean,
And then she
look,
shows up again.
there's still more time.
Oh no, I know. I'm waiting for it.
Waiting for Assassin's Creed to join the ranks of Mom's Dead parkour. Actually, I guess they already did, kind of. Well,
I mean, hold on. How many
'cause no-
Assassin's Creed characters had a dead mother?
because your mom doesn't die in two. It's like your dad and your brothers, right? Because your mom's like hanging
Yes,
at
that's what I
the
was gonna say. Like, she doesn't die in 2. Also, not in Odyssey.
correct. I think Assassin's Creed 3 mom is very dead.
Yeah, but is that like normal? Like your mom died of some random like generic
No,
off
she
screen, or is she like blown up by a cannon?
she got burned to death by Templars, I believe.
Okay, yeah, there we go. There's at least one Assassin's Creed game where they make sure to off your mother.
I also the other
I was
one that
starting
I'm
to get
thinking
worried.
of is Unity, but the problem is that's requiring me to remember anything that happened in Unity, and
That's a tall order.
that's a tall order.
I'm gonna be honest. Every time I think of Unity, I just mentally picture that thing where the dude's face exploded.
Oh yeah, you know,
Like I just picture that dude staring with like no face and just the eyes and the teeth.
very valid thing. Truly, that's the part of Unity that I feel like is,
Like that's my entire mental image of that game. And I feel bad because there were probably some things in that game that were like worth seeing.
there's.
I can't remember.
I will say this for
I
Unity.
seem to remember the main character of that game being awful.
The main character is awful, but his love interest was okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I remember that like I think it was very much a vibe of like, man, I wish I was playing as her instead.
Yes.
Because I think he just kind of fucks around a bunch.
Kinda. He doesn't.
Like she does things that matter.
Yeah. I know that Assassin's Creed Unity's dad dies because that happens at the end of Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Oh right, is he the dude you go shank?
Yes.
And that starts that. Yeah, it's like, oh, they're interconnected. I liked Rogue.
Yeah. There was a lot of this DLC that was very Assassin's Creed Rogue, just in terms of when the crazy lady in the woods, who is every Metal Gear Solid 3 boss, was
Mm-hmm.
alive. She had a thing where, like, she had disciples who would disguise themselves as just townspeople and then just run up to you and try to shank you.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a little ridiculous because, like, I feel like
it's
in Rogue
Assassin's Creed.
there was, it wasn't like there was a dude in every crowd. And I feel like at some
Mm-hmm.
point in this game, like early on, it was like I am walking past a guy and oh, they pulled a knife at me and are trying to kill me. Okay, I'm gonna take care of that. Okay, I'm walking past another guy. Oh, they also have a knife and are trying to kill me.
See, what would have been a fun twist is if there was a part where you walked through a crowd of dudes and everyone in the crowd pulled a knife.
That would have been
It's like,
fun.
no, this entire like 6 dudes in this group in this huddle were all assassins.
That feels like something that would be in whatever remake of Assassin's Creed 2 multiplayer should happen. There should be a mode where like it's secretly one on 7,
Mm-hmm.
but nobody knows this. Just the 7 people all know they have one target and the one person just has some random other target and their
Oh,
secret
that's
goal is to
fun.
survive. Hire me
I just realized,
for Assassin's Creed multiplayer ideas, Ubisoft.
man, I wish they were still making Assassin's Creed multiplayer.
The Brotherhood multiplayer was amazing. It's
It was
nuts.
incredible, and I just realized that's why I liked the opening of Thunderbolts.
Oh
Is
yeah,
because
because
that whole setup
it
was
is
just Assassin's Creed
it
multiplayer.
really is.
Everyone's targeting someone else in the group.
And they're like, I don't care about all of you people. I'm trying to kill this person. And then that person's like, well, I'm trying to kill that person, so you get out of the way.
いけるぞ。よし、安家は。それがしも共に。復讐を始末してから、淡路での国の力は弱まっておる。
Mom's got guns.
民はもうおらぬ。国は岩屋城におると分かった。密偵によれば。
She spent that whole time in prison just working out. I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
How long was she in a prison dungeon, by the way?
Well, how long is actually the story over? Is it's 15 years or
Oh
2
yeah,
weeks?
just the story take place over the course of the historical time or the in-game time. I mean, a lot of seasons, but look, I think we determined that it was just a really crazy couple of weeks, like weather-wise.
Yeah.
The environment went nuts for a little bit.
よかろう。国は守りを固めておる。防壁を何とかせねば。どうやって防壁まで。
Although I feel like this is a problem a lot of games have, like timeline-wise. If you think of it as happening in like 2 actual weeks, like holy shit, these two killed a lot of people in 2 weeks, man.
Yeah.
It also like circumnavigated the length of Japan back and forth so many times.
A lot. Or at least, I think this is like a specific section of southern Japan, I think.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
like,
certainly not like the whole thing.
yeah. Actually, hold on. I'll check something real quick.
Check away.
I think... I don't think I can check the map. I thought this Iki Island that was part of the DLC for Ghost of Tsushima that I don't think either of us played is also in this game, but I could be wrong.
I mean, it wouldn't shock me. Like, to be honest, when you're dealing with a game set in Japan that uses a large geographical area, it's like, there's only so much of it to use.
Japan is not a big... Well, I mean, it's, you know, not as big as the rest of Asia.
I mean, it's an island chain.
Yeah.
So, in that sense, it's very easy to, like, break up into chunks to then use for your game.
But I also may just be mixing it up with the part where like the ninja clans are called Ikis with 2Ks. And... Oh, that man's barfing.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we didn't really give them sedatives. We gave them just killing you stuff. It seems.
I mean, you were probably going to do that anyways.
I mean,
probably best just to do it from the start.
Yeah.
Save you some wear and tear on your stabbing arm. Which is an important thing to think about when you're an assassin who's getting up there in the years. That's why it's good to have your mom on the team.
Wait. The lady I'm trying to murder just right there? Why do I have to gather flammable materials if she's just right over there? Barricade? Where's the barricade? Where am I going? Oh, there's the barricade. I mean, I guess if I was poisoned into barfing up my guts, I would want to sleep. I guess that works. Oh, I guess I need more stuff.
I don't know, I feel like if you poisoned someone to the point where they got violently ill, that would be way worse than just making them casually pass out.
You're not wrong.
In terms of, like, alerting everyone else at the base. He's like, you know, if somebody's like, oh, this guy got really tired, wouldn't go to sleep, it's like, okay, yeah, sure, I guess that guy's lazy. If it's like, this dude just started projectile vomiting, like he's in, like, a bad, like, he's in the kind of red letter media video Jay would talk about. Like, in that case, it's like, you're going to hear about that. That's words about that's going to get around the camp.
I mean, also, I feel like, again, this is just another matter of if the place where all your food is has a bunch of corpses, but the food is still there, and you're in feudal Japan where people are hungry a lot, maybe put two and two together. Oh, you're not my friends. I learned this because
Those guys were doing a casual slow walk next to you.
yeah,
Oh,
I learned when I shoulder checked that man. It was just like, oh,
that looked less like a shoulder check and more like he did like the part the crowd move, but just threw them both like 10 feet.
like the end of Django Unchained where he shoots Samuel L. Jackson
just...
or yeah, whoever, and they go sideways.
Yep.
Oh. I'm really glad that those explodey things didn't explode when I stood next to them and thought I hit them. That would have been bad.
Alright, I think I've found the loophole as far as how to get way stronger in this Digimon game. Seems like there's a limit to how many times you can like digivolve back and forth to increase your stats.
Probably.
But there's no limit to how many times you can just feed Digimon to your other Digimon to increase their stats.
Oh, I don't know about
So
Digimon Vor.
I can just constantly be creating Digimon using the scan feature, letting them level up passively, because, oh, cool thing about this, every Digimon in your box gets the same experience as you for your fighting.
I am glad that these monster catching RPGs are realizing that grinding sucks.
Yep. So I can just make everybody, let them sit in the box leveling up and digivolving in the background, and then when they get good and juicy, feed them to my Devimon. Who's getting large.
That does not seem
What?
like does not seem the most moral thing in the world.
I mean, is it more or less moral if I'm having my Devimon eat Numamon? Think about it. Is it moral to feed the devil a shit sandwich?
I mean, you know, I guess
These
I
are the
can't
kind
argue
of
with
hot
that.
philosophical discussions
That you
that
get.
come up when you're playing Digimon. I mean, it's also possible that I've woefully misunderstood this, and that by feeding all of these Digimon to my other Digimon, I'm actually somehow damaging the system, but for now, it seems like it's working out great.
That is probably a fine thing to do. I don't remember that being a mechanic in Cyber Sleuth, but it's also been a hot minute, so who can say?
The last time I played Cyber Sleuth, there was definitely a system where you could, like, put the Digimon into another Digimon to level them up. I remember that, but it was less functional because you couldn't do this super easy thing where you just level a bunch of guys in the background for later feeding.
True. That might be why I just they talked about it once, and then I was like, this seems dumb because I want to, you know, train my Digimon.
You'd like to keep your dudes if you spent the time to level them up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's apparently also a thing in this one, is that, I'm not sure if it was the same in the others, but whenever you DNA Digivolve a guy and you put them, you, like, de-Digivolve them, you get both of the originals back.
Well, that's nice.
I believe someone said that was not the case in the
I
previous
believe
games.
that was not the case in the previous games.
Well, this game seems to have done a lot of quality of life changes in terms of the leveling up and whatnot. There's also no, like, party memory limit.
Oh, Jesus, thank God.
Yeah, it's just, hey, you have to get to a certain rank in the game determined by side quests to, like, level up to a certain point. It's like, oh, in order to evolve somebody to a champion, you have to be a rank 3. In order to evolve somebody to ultimate, you have to be a rank 5. And your rank is determined by side quest points. So, advance the game and you will advance your party. It's very nice. Like, I immediately am, like, liking this a lot more than the Pirates League system. I can level up my Crabmon. Crabmon, I'm gonna be honest with you, buddy. You don't have a lot of great prospects. At least not that you're gonna be able to get to, because your stats are crap. Oh, I don't remember this in the other game either, but you can also, as your Digimon level up, they learn, like, attacks that you can then take off of them like equipment and then put on somebody else.
That's cool.
So it's like, oh, I have all these guys leveling up in the background, and this guy just learned, like, an attack boost ability, so I'm just gonna take it off of him before I turn him into food, and then give it to someone who needs that attack boost.
I think that's how Cassette Beasts did a similar thing.
Okay.
Where, like, you would level up, because attacks in that game were, like, stickers. And certain stickers, it wasn't like every sticker, but you could pull certain stickers off of Pokemon, off of the Cassette Beasts.
Yeah, in this one you can pull anything that is not, what do you call it? It seems like you can pull anything that's not the signature ability.
Can't pull Pepper Breath off an Agumon.
Nope. That's his move. Can't pull Poop Toss off this Numamon.
only one Digimon is allowed to throw poop. The Spanish, the Spanish Digimon team.
There are multiple Digimon who can throw poop. Sukamon is literally made of poop and then throws poop. Numamon throws poop. Garamon, who's just a yellow Numamon, has an ability called Heavy Smell, which is just rough. And I want to say there was at least one other poop-based Digimon, but can't think of them off the top of my head. Oh, well, there's also, like, the Platinum Sukamon, who's just shit
shiny.
fancy. So is this theoretically the end of the DLC?
I mean, this mission is called the Final Assault, I just noticed. So
okay.
Theoretically, this is the end of the DLC.
Well, you're also storming a castle, and it's also stormy. Yeah. So I was like, this just seemed pretty climactic.
Well, this seems like a bad place to be. This was another thing that the lady in the Metal Gear Solid 3 Every Boss Lady is that she loved tripwire traps and had a house filled to the brim with them. And it was very annoying.
Also, do you remember how the Cyber Sleuth game had, like, a not Velvet Room?
Yes.
This game just straight up has a Velvet Room.
Great.
Like, there's a mysterious glowing door that will appear, and then you go into the door, and you go into, like, a theater full of ghost people and talk to the lady from the previous games who lets you manage your stuff. And when you talk to her, in the background is just this giant glowing blue bar. They're a dude who's serving drinks and also selling recovery items.
That is a cool-ass outfit for this lady's evil fight.
Wait, is this the lady? The evil noble lady?
Yes.
When did she become a badass?
I don't know.
So I was gonna ask, okay, she's like a noble lady, what's she gonna do to put up a threat against, like, Yasuke? And apparently the answer is she worked out. Isn't she? You know what? Fine. It's Assassin's Creed. was gonna say, isn't she like an older lady too?
Apparently that puppet show happened, like, you know, a week ago.
Yeah. Again, about 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
give or take.
You know, hey, valid idea, lady. Of, hey, thanks for killing all these Templars so I can climb the ranks. And also, if someone's gonna be at the top, why not me? I'm cool.
Fair, but also that seems bad for the long-term health of your organization. Like, this is just me, and again, this is why I'm not management material. I get that. But in my opinion, it's like we want this to be around for a while to continue to enjoy the benefits of being a member of the organization. If everyone else leading the organization is dead, I'm not gonna
I
function
just
as
kick
effective.
her off the thing. No, oh, she blocks the kick. Okay.
Okay, I do have to ask how you block a large boot to the chest.
With a naginata, apparently.
Okay, you just parry.
Yeah. Oop.
I just imagined, for some reason, a Samoa Joe-esque, like,
Mhm.
you go to boot her, and then it goes into bullet time, and she just casually walks out of the way. It's like, nope.
Oh, she is also trained in two katana style.
Oh, she did that side quest, too. She's not wrong. The assassins are nuts. These people cut off their own pinkies.
Ring fingers.
Ring finger, okay. It was one of those useless fingers.
My favorite part of that is still when they reveal why, and it's literally just because Bayek was a goof and fucked it up, and
They just
everyone's
didn't want to admit it.
yeah. Whoa!
They could have saved a lot of people a lot of grief by just telling them, "Yeah, sorry, my bad."
Jesus. Okay. Well,
Wait, what? When did she get the power to summon wind blasts?
don't worry about it.
Does she have an ancient super secret Templar relic that lets her do that?
Well, she stole one from us at the beginning of the DLC.
Okay.
So maybe.
Did it let you do sick wind blasts?
I don't know.
What is that?
Yeah, she is fucking me all the way up.
Well, yeah, she has magic powers.
And when I get her into a corner, she does that, which is very annoying. Oh, then she could just do that twice in a row. Okay, cool. Boy, that Yasuke armor that lets you block the unblockable attacks is really good.
Jeez, that wind thing does a lot of damage. Also, yeah, that is the best armor in the game by a mile. Just for that effect. And also because taking it off means you would not be able to do that anymore, and that would probably fuck up your muscle memory something awful. Like,
Well,
the problem is I feel like wearing that armor kind of locks you into wearing that armor.
at the very least, you can put that ability on other armor in this game.
That's true. I forgot this game had that.
Also, for whatever reason, I can't do my triangle attack anymore, but that's okay. I don't need it. Yukari hurts.
お前は一人で立ち、ここで一人で死んでいく。
わらわは斧が運命を追って倒れるのじゃ。お前とは違ってな。
Where's your DLC?
お前の誉れある行いなど忘れられよ。お前は
This is the name of this game.
Bleh.
Oh, cool! I got her armor and stuff. That's nice.
That is cool, because it was a really cool looking set of armor. She may have been evil, but she knew how to accessorize.
Yep. I guess we're go see if Mom is still alive. Mom was secretly evil. I don't know that, but boy, sure seems like that's where this is going. Oh nope, we got to rescue the mom.
Why does that keep happening? Why can't you just stay rescued?
Wrong button. There we go.
Oh, side note.
Killing you. Oh
in
wait,
this- Oh,
killing you will be a mercy.
that's. Man, you weren't kidding about that Metal Gear Solid 3 connection.
Can't escape from bees.
It keeps repeating that line at the bottom, too.
It's because I kept hitting someone
Okay.
and then it just would restart the line of dialogue.
It's very funny. I was
Anyway,
going to say,
sorry.
in this Digimon game, you live above a detective agency.
Okay,
you know.
well,
You still do the detective thing, it turns out, because it turns out that's a very easy way to set up side quests.
it really is.
There's no cool detective board, sadly.
Ah,
I mean, there is, but you don't access it for quests. It's just in the room.
does it still have the cool blonde detective lady from Cyber Sleuth, or is it a new detective lady?
It's a detective guy. You also work with a aspiring live streamer who has some very, very good dialogue.
Me. Is Mom going to commit Sudoku?
You failed me a lot. You've had to rescue you so many times just over the course of this DLC.
Yeah, you kind of sucked, but, like, deal with it. That's life, baby.
Okay, I want to point out that the dialogue option was you have to accept your failure, and the actual dialogue option was like, yeah, you suck.
Yeah,
There was nothing in there about, like, accepting that, or, you know, you got to get over it, or do better in the future, or anything.
there really wasn't, which...
Like, that dialogue option was much harsher than it sounded. Which,
I
you know, is it's a common thing for games like this.
I was really kind of, expecting it to be, Yeah, you sucked,
thought those
but I thought there was going to be a but there, but no.
Yeah, the dialogue option implied that there would be, and then there was not. Also, I still just want to throw out insane props to Marvel's Midnight Suns here for being the only game where you reconnect with like a failed parental figure or whatever, and you actually have the option to call them out and tell them they were complete shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of did here, but then there was still a but I forgive you. Whereas in Midnight Suns, you could be like, I never want to speak to you again, bitch. And I really appreciate that.
Midnight Suns is very good.
That game was incredible.
That is,
Glad it got
is
made.
that the best?
Wish they made more.
Is that the best Marvel game that there has ever been? Probably. If not, it's way up
yeah.
there.
I would say it's probably definitely the best in terms of a combination of gameplay and storytelling. Definitely the best one. Because the Guardians of the Galaxy game has an incredible story.
That is also true.
The gameplay is not great, but man, do I love that game for the story. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask how have your adventures in Hades 2 been going?
Slowed down because boy, that surface wall is rough.
There's a wall, yeah. Did you get past your previous wall?
No, I am.
Oh, okay, still that wall.
I can't get past that guy.
Is it the memorization thing in the middle of the fight?
So that has killed me. It's mostly just I just don't have enough. His area is very difficult for me for some reason. So I get to the end and it's just like, well,
like that lead up to the fight when you get the end, you're just wrecked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an easy area for sure. Although I never had like. There's like a couple of enemies in that group who are a problem, but
the fucking harpies are just they deal so much damage.
I think I definitely got hit by them a couple of times, but I think I mostly just stayed the hell away from them. The ones that spit the little whirlwinds are a problem.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can go back and meet up with your sister or sister-in-law? Question mark? I forget the relation there. There's another person who seemed like they would end up dead and never did. Just haunting Japanese music playing as...
Yeah, I'm having a hard time telling when the end of this DLC is actually going to hit.
Yeah.
I guess you need a strong emotional beat for both characters to leave off. God, this fucking kid again. Keep forgetting he exists.
Yep. I don't know if they're doing another DLC, but it does seem like if they do another DLC, it would be more Yasuke focused.
Yeah, considering this one was all her, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Although, I mean, I feel like they probably, well, how have they done DLCs for these games in the past?
Normally there's a season pass and they get, like, I think generally 2 expansions each.
Okay. I could definitely see them doing another expansion for this, because this game did do fairly well, from what I remember.
I believe so. The delayedest title card again.
have a love-hate relationship with delayed title cards.
All right. I guess that's it.
All right.
That was enjoyable. For a nice little fun new area, and another circle of dudes.
I was gonna ask, in your opinion, because I saw at least some of the DLC, how visually distinct would you say it is from the rest of the?
Visually
To me, it
distinct.
kind of just looked like, hey, more.
It very much looked like Haymore.
Okay,
I will
I was hoping
say,
they might take the
actually,
chance to make it a little bit more.
just real quick, I'll run
Mhm.
you to kind of the area that felt the most visually distinct. Because like the outskirts and all the like town areas definitely, hey, guess what? It's feudal Japan.
Mhm.
Um, oh wait, there's more. There's more pain and grain.
もしお伝えしておきたき儀がございます。気にかかる知らせが。夜叉一派の意見。
Oh, are there? Is this where the extra circles of dudes are hiding?
右合の衆となっておると。
確かに気にかかるな。
Are you telling me there's a group of people who are wandering around without leaders,
ものをどうするかは考え
and I might need to take care of the
その
others?
に関する手がかりにございま
Oh,
す。
two dude circles.
無事に戻り
Now we're talking.
どうかご分を。
I don't think we're gonna stream.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, on the off chance that something really cool happens, but no.
Um, real quick. Okay, right on the D-pad is how you summon the horse in Ghost of Yotei, but that switches your weapon in this game. I think you summon
Wait,
the.
no, I thought left on the D-pad was how you summon the horse in Ghost of Yotei.
It might be left on
And then
the
you
D-pad.
hold left to camp.
That might be right.
I'm pretty sure it's left on the D-pad.
Okay. Either way, it's down in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, not the right place. Oh, it's way up there. I mixed up derelict homestead and abandoned house. I'm sorry.
Hey, very different.
Very different places. Also, since we were briefly back in the mainland, I realized I'm actually completely insane, and the island from Ghost of Tsushima is not in this whatsoever.
Okay.
But yeah, so like this area, is like maybe the most different it gets, where it's like a little swampy, I would say. The color grading gets a little easier. Like more saturated, but in not the most. And yeah, so here's all the fucking tripwires that if you walk in, you explode.
Okay. It is interesting to have like a boss fight set in an area like this. Or I guess boss pursuit.
So there's a pursuit, and then there's a like a. I don't think it's marked on the map, and I don't remember exactly how to get there. But there is like a boss area where you fight the Metal Gear Solid 3 lady, and it's like very overgrown swamp land.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of general color setup.
I think it'd be interesting to do a boss fight in one of these Assassin's Creed games that set up more like kind of like the end from Metal Gear Solid. Like where the boss fight takes place over like a wide area
Oh yeah.
instead of like kind of a distinct zone. Like give me a boss fight in an Assassin's Creed game that takes place over an entire city or town or whatever, you know?
Yeah. So the one thing that I remember from Unity and thinking it was okay was there is a mission in that where like you're chasing a hot air balloon across Paris. And I remember thinking that was kind of a neat gimmick, just in terms of like it uses the entirety of the map.
Yeah.
Anyway, that
Hmm.
is Assassin's Creed Shadows Claws of Awaji DLC.
That seems pretty good. Like
Yeah,
it definitely seems like if you liked Assassin's Creed Shadows,
if you liked
then
Assassin's Creed Shadows, it's more of
and you
that.
really want more of it. If you liked Assassin's Creed Shadows and you really want more Assassin's Creed Shadows and you don't want to play Ghost of Yotei,
Which is
this
also
DLC is here
more
for you.
Also, Ghost of
Yeah.
Yotei, kind of just more Assassin's Creed Shadows, if we're being
Little
perfectly
bit.
honest. With a slight crossover with fucking Dead to Rights, with your wolf friend who saves you from being shot.
I feel like they must explain that wolf at some point.
Anyway, on that note, I'm going to hit the stop streaming button and
All right.
say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.